Hello, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be reacting to this video by Logan Plays Roblox called Who Was a Better Owner, Wolfpaq or Voldex? So, yeah, let's get into it. Now, you guys can't hear it, but yeah. I'll give my thoughts after the video, but yeah, we're gonna quote some of the important parts of this. Okay, the first point he makes, which is pretty interesting to me, is Wolfpaq makes monthly updates, or two week updates, where Voldex is doing 1 week update. This is a pretty interesting point because it does show that we are getting more updates, but at the same time, Wolfpaq was one person and Voldex is an entire team, so yeah. We'll just keep watching. As he just said here, that we're getting bigger events and Voldex is more active in the community. Voldex isn't really doing any events. As he's saying, they spoiled us event after event. Oh, excuse me, I just burped. But yeah, he's making some pretty interesting points here. So he's acknowledged that they're both good developers of the game. But, he seems to be, Logan appears to, be more fond of Voldex. I do somewhat agree that Voldex is more active in the community, but as I said, I'll give my thoughts later on. Yeah, and as he said right here, Voldex is way more greedy. Voldex does, like, a house that's worth, like, 400 Robux, which is more than the vehicle speed game pass. But, anyways, let's keep watching the video. Yeah, as he just mentioned, Wolfpaq was on his own. I mean, sometimes his girlfriend would help, but, like, that's about it. That's the only people that were working on the game during his time. Yeah, and as he said, that they have multiple devs and owners. Again, I'm not including any of his clips because if you want to see what he says, go watch his actual video. But I'm just giving my little summary. As he said, there is more devs on Voldex than there is with Wolfpaq. There's like 30 people, which I feel like is why their game passes are a little bit more greedy. They have more people to pay. Sure, they make a lot of money off of being one of the biggest games on Roblox and also private servers and the already existing game passes, but their greed is a little bit justified. Anyways, let's continue with what he's saying. And yeah, as he said, Voldex does have a community on Roblox. I don't just mean like a fan base, but like an actual game community. Which, yeah, is a pretty good point he's making. Wolfpaq didn't do that. Also, not to mention their stuff on Discord. They frequently listen to bug reports on there, and also, as well as sometimes take community feedback, suggestions, etc. But, yeah. Wolfpaq had less Robux. Oh my god. I can't with you. Yeah, as he's saying, Wolfpaq was a little bit more generous with stuff. Again, I'm not going to show any clips from his video. If you want to see them, go ahead, watch it yourself. But, yeah. Okay. There's a point here that I don't think is, very correct. No offense to Logan, but, like, the horse upgrade, pass getting a price boost is justified because they added more to it, and it's not like 100 or something Robux now. It's still pretty cheap. They just added more to it, which makes it more worth the price. But yeah, that's just a little thought. That's just my thoughts. He's saying Voldex is a bit greedy. I feel like their greed is a little bit justified. Yeah, the House Motorcycle Game Pass is a good point. I'll give him that one. They could have put that in the game. I feel like for people to buy. Um, but no, you have to buy Robux to get it. It'll give it to you for free. But yeah, that's a pretty good point. I wouldn't say that's greedy. I just feel like that was a Game Pass they made just for funsies. Yeah, community reception for Wolfpaq is a bit more positive than what Voldex does. A lot of Voldex's updates feel a bit cash grabby, where Voldex's felt a bit, or where Wolfpaq's felt a bit nicer. Like stuff was cheap. For example, Premium is a pretty, it's cheap for what it gives you. VIP, I feel like, is not really worth the price yet. I feel like if they include past like event stuff into that Game Pass, I could get to keep it after the event. Then maybe it would be worth it. But just my thoughts. Let's see where he goes with this. Yeah, he's making a point. This is actually a pretty good point here. Where Voldex is lazy. This is where they're lazy at some point. These are free on the guns, as he's saying. These are pretty free on the guns. I was actually going to make this same video, but he beat me to it, so congrats to you, Logan. Go check out his video after or before this one, and then come back to this one after you watch his. But yeah. Yeah, as he's showing here, we have some of those wraps for free. He's making a pretty good point. Voldex is a little bit lazy when it comes to I think the vehicle customization Game Pass at least, because when they first made it, it was just Underglow, and they took away the premium features of being able to remove the tires and the fire. They took that away and just put that into that Game Pass. Pretty lazy if you ask me. And their next update with the vehicle wraps, they literally just added these onto the cars. It's pretty lazy in my opinion. And yeah, as he's pointing out, they are all free on here. Like, sure, there's some VIP ones, but like, yeah, they are all free on there, as he's pointing out. But yeah, that's about it for, that's about my takeaway for this video. So, I'm going to switch over to Brookhaven real quick, and then I'm going to give you guys my thoughts.
Oh, who do I think is the better developer of Brookhaven? The answer might surprise you, but it is Voldex. Now, I've been playing Brookhaven since 2020. I love Brookhaven. I've loved Brookhaven. I've always loved it. But to be completely honest, Wolfpaq was kind of getting boring. Not like as a person, but like his updates. It got predictable. I mean, Voldex is getting there too. It's always house, car, feature, and then maybe an event. Who knows? But Voldex, you can't ever really predict what they're gonna do. Um, I mean, and Voldex is a bit more open with their community. Where Wolfpack, you never got any sneak peeks for anything. You never got to see like any trailers or any of that. It was always just a hi. It was always just you wait and then the update happens. But see, with Voldex, you can get sneak peeks. They give you trailers. For some people, like Discord users, they get well, that's awfully close. They get pictures of it early to show to the community. Um, but that's just one little point. Sure, you could make the argument that Brookhaven has become a bit more cash grabby. One example of this that Logan didn't point out, and that I didn't even point out, is that these ads. Sometimes you'll see an ad on here. Those like are a way to get money because when they play the ads, they get money. They get money for playing those. Um, that's one way they make money. Plus, the currently existing game passes, they generate enough money, and the fact that you have to pay $100 a month for a game pass or for a private server. If you do the math on that, $100 or 100 Robux. That's about $1 in real money. So that's 1 year you'd be spending $12. Again, that's not that bad. But considering how many people buy private servers, a year's worth of that is pretty good if you ask me. Not to mention you get money from people buying these and from people gifting them. Gifting Game Passes isn't free. So to answer your question, who is the better developer? Voldex, because of the points I made up. Sure, they are a bit lazy at times, but they do a lot more for the community. And this isn't trying to trash anything that Wolfpaq built because he is the original creator. But I'm just saying Voldex is a uh worthy owner. I mean, they're faithful to it. They don't do anything too crazy. They don't change it completely. They haven't ruined Brookhaven. So, yeah. Um that's stuck. Okay, well that's going to be about it. Like, subscribe, check out Logan's video. I'll leave it in the pinned comment and goodbye.